Ashu Singhal, your host, your friend. I'm a professional UI UX designer and have been in industry for several years now. And now I welcome you all to my channel Design Around World. Here you all will learn about various UI UX designs, strategies and lots of cool stuff in this field and industry. So, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do so. This will enable me to create even amazing stuff for you all, which will keep me motivated. So, let's get started with today's video. Today, we are going to learn how to make this animated menu for the mobile app. So, right after the music, let's get started. To create this, first we need our canvas, a blank canvas over which I'm going to use a frame for a particular mobile. Today we are going to make it on iPhone 13 Pro Max. So from the palette, I'm going to take iPhone 13 Pro Max frame. Here we have. So as we can see, we have to take the first icons used in this menu. So let's collect these icons first. I'm going to use the plugin for few icons and some different extensions for few. So the first plugin I'm going to use is the feather icon. From feather icon, I'm going to collect the message one. Here we have, there we go. The next one is our menu. Here we down we go. We can find a menu for home, that this round one in the center. So yeah, this is the menu. Then we are going to use the third icon if it is available here. Let me check. Yeah, this is going to be it. So yeah, this is the third icon. So as I have seen earlier, there are no other two icons, so I have to collect those other two icons from some other extension. So I'm going to close it and I'm going to visit the materials.io. This is the material design by Google itself. Here I'm going to click on tools, and clicking on the tools will lead me to this. Here I need two more icons, which are trophy. I'm going to type trophy in, and there we go. From here we will load or download the SVG file. Since I have already downloaded this, I'm going to use it. Here we have, I'm going to drag and drop it here. There we have. Let me zoom in to show you clearly. So yeah, these all have overlapped on each other. So I'm going to shift them all a little so you can view them clearly. There you go. And where is the little one? Okay. So yeah, here we have our four icons now, and we are going to use the fifth one. So fifth one was the people. Yeah. So for this one, I'm going to use the people or person, whatever you can call it. I'm going to type the people, and there we have. Yeah. So again, the SVG have to be downloaded, and then as I have already downloaded, I will just go to my collection and there is people black. So I'm going to drag it and drop it. There we have. Now as we have collected all of our four icons, so we are just going to use them now. As you can see in that design, all these are white, so we will turn them in white. So from the palette, using the fill option, I will turn them white. Now as you can see, they are like, this one is white. We will do the same with the others. Let me try if I can select all. Yeah, I guess we can. Yeah. So there we go. We have the white icons ready to use. We are going to shift all of them. Oops. Okay. So as you can see, if you have noticed, while dragging them, they all just came in the frame. Earlier they were out of the frame, but now they are inside. So I'm going to drag them again and put them here. Okay then. So now we have to use this black bar behind them. So I'm going to use the rectangle tool. I can use the mouse or I can use the shortcut key R. So I'm going to make this. So for the color, I'm going to use the reference I have already picked up. Here we go. This is the color 43. I'm going to copy it and just paste it here. And yeah, we got our black panel. As we can see, we are coming into that direction already. So we have our icons over here. So now we'll start placing them. Okay, so first one is message. The message one, I can just pick them from here. Okay, this one it is. So yeah. So as you can see, it does not still appear because this rectangle is above all of the layers. So I will just drag it and there we go. This rectangle was overlapping all the designs. So now this is in the frame and below all these icons. So when I will drag all these icons, they will just appear over this rectangle. So I'm going to increase its size a bit. Okay. Now the next one is people. Okay, so I'm going to drag it from here. We can just put it right here. I will try to make them equal in size. I guess I'm looking at they seem to be white. Yeah, they are fine. So next one is the center menu. Here we go. Okay, this one is the other one. We are going to place it and increase the size. I'm going to increase this size using the Alt plus Control key and by dragging using the mouse, just to say. So the other one is this one. Yeah, this is the center menu. Oh no, sorry. This is our trophy, our award. Yeah. So there we go. We will take care of the placement later. I'm just putting them first. Okay, so the last one is the grid, yeah, and it will be in the center. It is already in the center. We just have to increase its size. So to make them evenly spaced, I can use a shortcut, or the tedious task is to place them manually, but I would rather use this shortcut, this tidier. Now they are evenly spaced and we are good to go. So the first layout is already ready, but now as we can see, we have to put these respective color palettes behind the each icon. So again, I will pick the rectangle using R shortcut. I'll design it over it. Okay, we have to just put it below. So let the symmetry matches. Yeah. So I will take the color as a reference again, and the color is, let me just drag all of them a little close. Yeah. So for this, I'm going to use the color picker. We can just click here, and here is the color picker. I'll just tap it and just that's it. And we have got a beautiful red color. So there we go. Now, if you see, there is this red dot which disappears on moving to other icon when it is here, and now it is not. So we will design this. I will choose the circle. I will press the C. I'll press the, sorry, not C. We'll press the O for oval. So I will just drag my arrow using control key. It will be a complete circle, else it will behave like an oval. So again, control plus alt and then dragging to equally shrink it. Okay then. Yeah, I will make it white too. Yeah. So we have got a circle. Probably it's a little bigger. We can just place it again. Okay, I have to just move it out. Yeah. So I'm just dragging it using arrow keys. Okay, there we go. So the first icon is already ready. Now we will go to the second one. Now the key part is that you don't create a new frame by clicking here, but you copy this frame, because later on when we will you animate them, we need them to be on the same frame. So I'll copy them now. To copy the frame, you can either use Control plus C, Control plus V, or I'm just going to press the Alt and drag using my mouse. Okay, that's it. We have our second screen. Pretty easy, huh? So now, as we have our first screen already ready, we are now going to create our second icon. For second icon, I will make sure that this little circle just vanishes off. To vanish them, there are many techniques. I'll use one. I'll just shrink this little circle, and I'll just make its opacity 0. So there we have no circle now in this. So I'll just shift this one. Okay, we have a here. Yeah, I'll just make it a little bigger because it seems it will overlap it. So yeah, there it goes. Now this person icon, I'm just going to expand it, and these are vector icons. I'll gonna play with them. Okay, yeah, as you can see, I'm just going to select half of it using the arrow keys. I have to be careful. Okay, wait a second. Yeah. So as you can see, I have selected these three dots, so I'm not going to select them. I will press Shift key and then deselect them. Okay, and we are good to go. Now what we are going to do is, wait a second, I'm going to do it again. Shift key and okay. So now we have selected only this, and I'm going to shift it as I would like. Okay, so here we have other person. Now as you can see, the icon is a bit different from the original one, so that's not a problem. We can just choose whichever icon. The main purpose is to come up with the design. So yep, I'm going to just place it accordingly because it seems a little bit out of its frame. So I'm going to select it again, and yeah, that's fine. So now this is done. So we are ready with the second one. Pretty easy it seems. It will be like this one came out in no time. Now I will again copy this frame using Alt plus my left click. Okay then. Oh, sorry, I forgot to change the color. For color, I'm going to use the reference. I'm going to use again my color picker. And there we go. We have our hexa code for this color 415. Oh, sorry, 41F85E. And there we have a beautiful green color. So in the next one, next we go here. Now, as in the previous, we vanished this circle to make it as normal. We will just shift this rectangle over to this one. Here we got this, and again now here we can either like I can shift this again using selecting all these dots and points, or I can do one thing. I can just delete this one, and I can select this one, copy it, select this frame and paste it. It will be placed on its position. Oh, sorry, I copied the wrong one. I will copy this one and paste this one. So yeah, cool. We are back on same design. Now for this one, like as we can see on doing this, it will expand. So to expand, first I have to widen its frame, because I'll show you why I need to widen. As we can see, this is the frame, but if I will do like this, it will just expand the grids also and it will distort them. So I will undo this, and first I will place them outside their respective frame. Now I have selected the frame. Now I will again using Control plus Alt shift or expand this frame. It doesn't matter how much you expand, we just need these grids on expansion within these grids so that they won't get distorted. So yeah, I have expanded, and now again I will just put them back in their respective frame. So now as you can see, I'll just select these four. Okay, I'll select these four, and like this. I have I have used again the same keys, the shift and control plus my left mouse click. So we have this. Good. Okay, and I have to change the color. I should not forget that again and again. So I will choose this again, my color picker, and this time the blue. And we are ready. It seems a little bit big, so I'm going to little, yeah, this is fine. Yep. Okay. So again, the process will repeat for the fourth icon. Now in the fourth icon, oh yeah, for the fourth icon, I'm going to make a vector using the line. I will press L, or I can just select line from here for this one. So I'll create a vector on this frame. We will get to see why this is important for this one. So I'm holding the shift key to keep the line straight. Again, I'll press line. Okay, I have to keep the symmetry. And again, line, shift key. Oops, what happened? Okay, I guess. Okay, so this line got in our frame. We have to get it out. Yeah. So this again, or like instead of line tool, we are going to delete it and we can use the pen tool. Pen tool will be more convenient as it will give a continuous vector design to us. As you can see, I'm not holding the shift. It is giving the straight line as it is, and all these lines are automatically connected to each other. Okay, and goes our last. And we have our vector design. I'm going to increase its stroke, its thickness. So I'm going to make it, let's see, 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 is good. And yeah, its color. I'm going to make it white too. So yeah. Now, as you can see, this is the third frame, and this trophy, this award is relevant for the fourth one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink this one. I'm going to shrink this one, and or not, rather, yeah, shrink is fine, and just shift it at the bottom, and I'm going to decrease its opacity. Now we can see it is hidden. It is no more here for now. And we have our vector on here. So now we are going to copy this frame. Remember, this vector was important for this animation, as you can see. Now let's copy this frame again as we did with others. Okay, yeah, that is done. I'm going to shift it. So again, I'll just delete this one, and okay, it seems a little bit out of, okay, I thought so. So yeah, so I'm going to copy the normal one, copy and paste. We have got this, and now I'm going to shift it. Yeah, there we go. Now that vector, this vector, what we made in this, I will again get its opacity to 100, and oops, I'm going, oops, I guess I have to uh is this the same vector, right? Yeah. Okay, I made a mistake. Apologies. We can just, rather than, let me check, let me undo the stuff. Yeah. So I'm not going to shrink it. I'm going to resize it or scale it using this scale tool. I can press either K, or from this menu I can just choose the scale. So using scale, as you can see, it will just shrink. Okay, and I'm going to shift it, and opacity has to be 0. So it is again vanish. We will just, I have to exit the scale tool, Alt plus my left key. So I'm going to delete it, choose the white again, choose the frame and just paste it, shift this, and I'll choose that vector. I'm going to press the K to rescale it. First I'm going to shift it above, and then, oh, I forgot to make it visible, and here we have, or we can do it a little bit more animating. Yeah, so we have this, and the color of this one is, it is pink. Okay, so I have this one too again. I will select this rectangle, color picker, and just this. So we are good to go. Yeah, so here we are on the last icon, which is the menu. Remember, this is the home, and this is, you can say, settings or other menu. Now for this one, as you can see here, it is rotating. So this one is pretty simple. We have the fifth one. Again, I'm going to make it vanish again, resize, and rather than placing it, to make it, to bring it in its original position, I will just copy it and paste it here. The amazing thing is that Figma is really very easy. In future, I am working on a design tutorial course. I will try to keep it as descriptive and as informative and entertaining, so no one will get bored. So yeah, here is the fifth icon of ours, and again I'm going to shift it. Okay, I'm going to reduce, no, I'm just going to press the V. V is for the move, to escape the scale command. So we have this. Okay, so yeah, so now we'll choose the color of it. Color, okay, it's yellow. I'm going to pick my color picker and yellow. So yeah, it is fine. Now the thing is, we have to rotate it. I'll just, if I'll take my, as you can see, if I will take my cursor to its corner, it will give me the rotation sign. So I'll press shift plus alt key and just rotate it by 90 degree and a little bit size. I'm also going to increase its stroke a bit. So I will select these lines individually and make them three. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I will make them four. Cool. So yeah. So now we are ready with our design. Now the magic will begin with the smart animation. So let's go to it. So first, I'll just choose this frame, and as you can see all these options are again available. Okay, so I'll move to prototype, and as you can see I'm just going to select this, and there's a plus icon appears on this. This plus icon have to be given a direction to lead. So I will just click on it and drag it onto the next screen. Now the magic is in this command, this smart animate. We will just choose this and rest it will do on its own. Again, as we will move like, oops, sorry, I opted the wrong option. I'll choose this and just put it and the smart animate. So when we will tap on this, the user will experience this animation. I will show you the end result, of course. For the second frame, I will just, to get back onto the first screen, I will just choose it and the plus icon appears and the repeat the process. Okay, they are both aligned. Now I'm just going to connect all these screens using this. Don't forget to choose this smart animate option in the animation category. It is the magic which really makes it work. So again, the this is the trophy smart animate. We don't have to opt again and again. It will just take the last settings, and we am just dragging it to, and I have dropped it. As you can see, I haven't selected again and again, it is automatically there before. So now as you can see, I have connected all the four screen with the first screens, and now I'm going to do with these with all the four screens. So this is our third screen, with this the fourth one. Hmm. And this is the fifth one. So as you can see, now I'm going to connect it first with second, third is its own, fourth and fifth. Again this one first. As you can see, I'm not selecting smart animate again and again. Second, third, fourth is itself, and fifth. And the last is the fifth one. I'm going to pull it first, second, third, fourth. Now we are completely done with our design work. Now we have to check whether our design is actually ready or not. So I'm going to put it like this. And now to check our prototype, I have to click on this play or present icon. I will just tap on it and it will open a new window where I will lead to the prototype or to the mobile I have designed. So there we have our design. Where is it? Yeah. So I'm going to zoom it, drop there. So there you can see we have our design completely ready. It is completely changing the color. As you can see, this menu is working perfectly fine. And yeah, as you can see now, like see, this trophy icon was important now because this animation, this stage is important. As there is no selection of this icon, so there is no stage for it, but as we select, this will appear on the top. This happened because I zoomed and contracted this stage for this trophy and vanished it. So I will do when I will choose the other icon, any other, this will just appear on top, and when I will choose other one, it will just vanish and go down. So we are ready with our design completely like the original one. As you can see, I have to choose, and as you can see, if I will tap anywhere, it won't happen, and it will indicate me which are the clickable icons. So this, again this. So as you can see, if you notice, if I will take you even more, no, this is not the option. So this is the best option we have. So if you look closely with this circle again, this is the same thing happening. This circle is appear and zoom out when I choose it, but it just goes back into its space when I choose the other icon. So this is the today's first tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it, you liked it. Please subscribe and share for the new designs for the future. I will keep posting the new designs and updates about UI world. I hope you will like it and you will support me, as this will motivate me to create new designs for future. Thank you.